friends, welcome to the Dreaming Drum. I'm Bobi Suter. Have you ever tried to play finger techniques on your hoop drum like this and wondered why you can't get it to sound right? This video is going to address that issue. First, let me give you some definitions. There is a family of drums that we call frame drums. And a frame drum is any drum whose diameter is greater than its depth. So this is considered a type of frame drum. It's in the frame drum family, but it's more specifically often referred to as a hoop drum or a medicine drum, a shaman's drum, a healing drum. It's known by a lot of different names. And it is meant to be played with a mallet like this. It has a handle in the back. You hold it with your non-dominant hand, and then with your dominant hand, you play it with a mallet. So this is a type of frame drum, and a lot of people, this is the first kind of frame drum that they purchase, a hoop drum. And I've heard a lot of people who are learning how to play the tar, which is another type of frame drum I'm going to show you. And they're using finger techniques on a hoop drum. And they're saying, I know I'm playing this right. I know I have the finger techniques down right. I'm practicing and practicing, but I can't get the sound that I think I should be getting. Well, the reason is because a hoop drum is not meant to be played with the fingers. It has a different design. You can play it with your fingers, and I'll show you that in a minute, but it's not going to sound like a tar. This is another type of frame drum, and it's more specifically called a tar. Now, the confusing thing is, even though frame drum is the phrase that we use to designate the family of drums, usually when someone says, I play the frame drum, they're talking about a tar, okay? It's a drum that's specifically designed to be played with your fingers. So it has a hoop, like the hoop drum. It has a wooden hoop, but it also has a metal rim in here. It has a tuning system. You can tune it with a wrench. It has a thumb hole cut out so it's specifically designed to be held comfortably and played with your fingers. Now, you can play finger techniques on a hoop drum, but this is what it sounds like. Now, that might be a pleasing sound, and you can still learn finger techniques and learn different rhythms and play on this type of drum. But no matter how long and hard you practice finger techniques on a hoop drum, it's never going to sound like a tar because it has a different design. Now, there is kind of a hybrid situation that you might be interested in. So let me show you that. This is a tar, again, commonly known as a frame drum, even though that's the family of names. This is a tar by Remo Drum Company. You can see that it has a thumb cut out, so it's, you can tell it's meant to be played with your fingers. That's kind of the giveaway. A hoop drum doesn't have any kind of a thumb cut out, but when you see a drum that has either a notch like this or an actual hole for your thumb, that's a clue that it's meant to be played with your fingers, okay? So this is a tar, but look what else it has. This drum has 4 little holes drilled in the frame. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what these holes are for is so that you can put wooden dowels, make a little cross piece there and make a handle to hang on to it, and then you can play it like a hoop drum. So you kind of have the best of both worlds. You can go to Home Depot, get some wooden dowels. Just make sure that you measure the diameter of the drum and the diameter of the holes so that you get dowels that are going to fit. The other thing that you can do, you can buy a thin rope like this and just thread it through the hole, make a knot at one end and create a handle like this. Okay, this is a Remo buffalo drum. It's not made out of buffalo hide, it's synthetic, but it's called a buffalo drum. But again, you know, look, there's no thumb cut out, so it would be really hard, and it's heavy. These types of drums are heavy, and it would be hard to hold it and play it in the upright style because there's no thumb notch or thumb hole to do that. If you're still looking for a drum, this is the most affordable. It's from Remo Drum Company. You can get it online through Amazon, you know, get it shipped overnight pretty much. You can also get these at Guitar Center. And if your funds are really limited, great thing about Guitar Center is that you can apply for what's called a gear card. It's a credit card just for Guitar Center, and it will enable your frame drum addiction if you want to buy more than one drum. So I feel like a pusher there, but pushing drums. So again, yeah, just a lot of questions come up around why can't I get my hoop drum to sound right? And oftentimes it's because people are trying to put finger techniques on the hoop drum and it's not designed to be played that way. Again, you can play it that way and you can still learn rhythms, and it has a, you know, I kind of like that thuddy sound sometimes. But if this is the sound that you want, that's the sound you're going for, you want to purchase a tar. So hopefully that's useful information. I'm going to include some links below. Let me know if you have any other questions. Just type them in the comments below and I'm happy to help. Thanks for watching.